Okay, here's another one that's for the CFOs out there. I just want to see what this analytics module could do. So I thought, okay, I got like a sample financial dashboard reporting document, so you could take it and, it's got some sample data in it to play around with and just see what Claude would do with sample data. All right, so I just dropped this Excel in, and I said, analyze this company's financial dashboard, generate a graphic display of KPIs. Just what can you do? Let's see what happens. Was not disappointed. So went and pondered, and here's the interactive artifact. Oh, look at that. Widgets. It wrote freaking HTML for us. And then look at that. These are gorgeous. Look at that. You can hover over 0 months. Yeah, okay. Time to raise some money. Probably early stage. Okay. There's your cash position. Probably a little investment came in here and here. Expense breakdown. Okay. Account balance. Okay. Checking in savings. Okay. How cool is that? Here's your burn rate. Woo! Time to crank it back a little bit. Very cool. And then key metrics, there's your KPI. You have 0 months runway, probably very notable there. Financial trends, quit spending so much money. You need to put more money in your bank account. Sell something to somebody, I guess. Somebody told me that one time. Sales cures a lot of ills. And watch your risk indicator, burn rate. Yeah, okay, you can write out money. And here we go. So a couple interesting things, right? So if this is your financial dashboard, first of all, great analysis, pretty cool little graphics. You probably get a lot out of this with very little extra effort. If you could plug those widgets into, like, say, I don't know, Notion or something, that's your board prep. That's better than a slide. Or maybe you could put it on a slide. I don't know. And then maybe what happens if you introduce QuickBooks or NetSuite MCP server, so you can go right in and pull all your standard reporting information. What happens when you can, like, go to Stripe or PayPal or whatever it is used for payments and get all the invoices and track all that stuff? So cool. A lot of cool little things you could bolt together in a hurry, without involving any kind of IT anything. And then, another thing to think about is, if you can automate all this stuff and you can do a deep dive, why can't you do other things like go look at all the contracts and pull out quality of earnings and, calculate true ARR and you do all the due diligence types of things. I bet there's a couple of, PE or venture capital companies that would love to check, to develop some tools like this. I bet you could do the same thing in the tech side too. It's really good at going in GitHub and Jira and, figuring out who's doing what and, running tools against your code base and, all the things you would do in for 80% of the due diligence. You'd still have to interview people and review results and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know, man, just this one little experiment, gets you thinking, what else could you do? I don't know, so if y'all get any ideas about what you want to see or, I'm happy to run them. Leave me in the comments or send me an email or something. And let's see if we can kick this thing around a little bit. Anyway, this is a good one. Very, very fertile ground for experimentation here.